Fine. So, boop. I've clicked the button. We are ready to begin.
Allegedly.
Yeah. So, time-honored tradition. Remember who can last time what?
As far as I remember, we did stuff that involved killing a dude here, and we also freed some prisoners from some cells. That was nice. They were generally nice people, if not cowards. And then there was also a mushroom. He wants to be with his other mushroom, but they are separated by
By a wall.
insurmountable odds.
A wall.
Or a wall, you know. But it's the greatest love story ever told, you know?
Between a mushroom and a mushroom.
The mushroom and the mushroom. Huh.
I mean, that's
They'll
about as
over-
much personality Romeo and Juliet had.
Yeah, that's true. And I bet that it'll be tragic if this one like kills themselves or like fake
Also the
kills
amount of
themselves and
smarts
then
that
this
they
one
had.
arrives. Ah, that's also true. But yeah, now we broke into this room after like really sneaking up on and murdering the guards just in front of the place, and now there's some weird things that are strong, and another thing that also looks strong, and a lot of them have like 4 legs and stuff. And they seem to be torturing this big mushroom that's, you know, I'm not sure whether it's the Romeo or the Juliet in this situation, but, you know.
I do have to say, I'm
my
not
God.
sure where these 4 legs you can see are.
Like these things? These things look like legs.
Well, that's...
Yeah, I think on that picture the Quaggoth is actually walking on all fours.
Yeah.
And this thing kind of looks like a bear. And so I assume that its front 2 appendages are kind of also used as legs. I assume that it can move faster on all 4 of them.
I'll give you the hint that they're the same kind of creature. They're just slightly different, so I had to make sure that I gave them a different picture.
Also, I like that they basically just look like werewolves with tiny hammers. That's very amusing to me.
That's not too wrong, sort of.
They look like they're a group of werewolves who got really into carpenting, but like
They look a
couldn't
bit
buy
more
any,
like cats, though,
but
not
couldn't
like
buy
wolves.
resources.
Werecats that got into carpeting.
Werecat bears.
Hang on, I'll
That's a
zoom
very
in on
good
them.
question.
Oh yeah, they do kind of look like cheetahs, or like little panthers or whatever, with tiny little hammers.
Oops.
Adorable. Also, I never noticed how overweight these mushrooms were. Jeez, they need to, like, you know.
Less mushrooms.
Eh.
I don't think
He's
they
going to
eat
diet.
mushrooms. I don't think.
I don't think so either.
I don't know. I've
Like-
never really looked into what might.
They're like M&Ms. They're like the M&Ms from the M&Ms adverts. They're like cannibals.
Fair enough. So, last time you killed a bunch of people. There was also people in the room, but I told you to fuck off and ignore them. Because we had only several minutes left. So now, there's a moment of calm, and I can describe the room in front of you, which, as is tradition, doesn't look anything really like this chamber does. Because, like, let's do a little freehand.
Also, if I suddenly leave, I haven't left, my PC has simply crashed.
Oh no.
As it is prone to doing that recently for some reason.
There, that's a picture of a chair.
Ooh, it's like a throne room.
That is correct. Well done for immediately figuring out once I added to the map. So as the description says, the ceiling of this hall arches to a height of 30 feet. Huzzah! We know how high the roof is. Stone steps lead up to a semicircular dais against the south wall. Atop the dais is a misshapen throne, which is ironic for how badly I drew it.
Yeah, it's accurate. The drawing is accurate. Wow.
Crudely carved out of black crystal. Very familiar black crystal. Small crackling flames burn in braziers that occupy the room's corners. Oh my god, I actually got it right! Slumped near the east wall is a tall bipedal fungus creature. I didn't read this before, I guessed! spores float around it, and a savage white-furred bipedal has torn off one of its arms. That's literally, as you walk in, you look over, it's like, there's a lot of those things, rips off its arm. And it's holding it, while 4 other white bipedal creatures covered in fungal growths try to capture the spores that are flying around in the air in jugs.
Oh, we've got some drug addicts.
So basically, you see
God.
the arm get ripped off and spores fly everywhere, and they just kind like, imagine if someone like blew through one of those things and made bubbles come out, and then someone's trying to catch them in a jar. It's a bit like that.
Oh man, it sucks for these mushrooms that they're made of drugs.
Yeah, sucks for these mushrooms that they're made of mushrooms.
Yeah.
I mean, they can get high whenever they want, so, like, who the fuck's complaining?
Ah, that is true. That's also kind of a thing in my kid law. Like, the afterlife is just all getting really high together.
Do you ever think, like, if a cannibal gets, like, hungry, they just start, like, chewing on the skin of their finger or something and just, like, swallow it?
No, I don't think about that.
I'm also gonna say I've never thought about that.
Yeah, kind of like how the mushroom can just, like, tear off a piece of themselves and get high.
Anywho,
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Moving on.
like, yeah, it makes sense. That's the word.
It makes dollar bills, yo.
Right. Well.
If someone asks what they do for sauce, okay, I'm done.
So what is everyone's doings?
I want to prevent this mushroom creature from being tortured.
Are we in initiative, or...
No,
Because I would have very much liked to.
no, you're out of initiative. I'm giving you a chance to be able to speak to them if you wish. But if you want to just fireball,
Well,
you can.
I'm invisible, so one of you do it.
I will fly. Sorry, the height of this room is 30 feet, right?
Correct. Also, you know you cannot be invisible.
I know, but I want to have the element of surprise in case things go tits up.
I will fly 15 feet in the air and then say to them, "Hey, leave that mushroom alone."
The Quaggalogaloth laughs and laughs, and then wait a minute. What was that? He turns around. Jesus Christ! What the hell are you?
A big ol' slime.
Apparently I've made this Quaggoth Australian, I have.
Yes.
Speaking in the third person is fucking crazy.
He is.
Sorry, I just do that from time to time.
Well, at least he's a polite whatever this is.
Crazy person.
Yeah.
a bit crazy, whatever the fuck it is.
Who's making that noise? Oh, it's got a bit cockney now. He is insane.
This person with rotational accents is very confused.
Come on, gotta get to Australia. I decided he's Australian. So, how can I help you?
You could leave that mushroom alone. It's in pain.
Ah, they're just mushrooms.
Yeah, but you can clearly tell it's in pain. It can think and feel. And it's like, friend is very concerned about it.
It's like he turns around, like not noticing that friend comment, and he sees it like smacks it over the head with its hand. It makes another noise. See, it's fine.
It was moaning in pain seconds ago. Stop
That's just the noise they make, isn't it?
it. No, that's the noise they make when they're in pain.
Nah, it's always made that noise.
That's because it's always been in pain. Leave it alone, man.
How about a deal? I'll give you some of these lovely spores. You piss off.
No! I
Go
don't want
on.
your, like, mushroom blood. Just leave it alone. Like, you know, have some decency. How would you feel if, like, people thought that your, like, insides were insanely delicious or something and just were like, that's eat you.
Maybe they are. I've never tried. He walks over, rips off this one's arm and starts nibbling on it and says, "Oh, that's bloody horrible." And he throws it on the ground.
And the
See?
other one doesn't do anything about it?
It doesn't react at all.
Hey, don't waste food. I scoop its arm up.
Hey, see? Everyone's winning here.
That doesn't count. Would have gone to waste at that point, but that thing can still be saved.
Man, I'm not gonna kill it. It's useful.
Yeah, but it doesn't deserve to live in torture forever.
Would you like me to cut its head off? Would that help? That would
No!
that would make it go quiet.
Yeah, but then it will be dead. Just let it go.
Nah, these creatures, they can survive with almost nothing. Ironically, if you cut off all but a leg, the leg survives.
Oh, okay, but like,
Don't know
really,
how. Makes
just
no sense.
let it go. Just what would it take for you to let it go?
I mean, what you got? I mean, the thing is, it's useful. You see these here idiots, and he points at, like, the one he just ripped the arm off. These are me dead mates. The spores from this thing can bring me dead mates back.
I think I telekinetically speak with the fairy. You can like raise the dead, right?
Can I communicate back telepathically?
I don't
I
remember.
believe so. I
'Cause
believe so.
I'm just gonna let you, because I don't like
Sure.
telepathy in 5th edition. That's one way. It confuses me, because some is one way, some isn't.
Okay,
And it
sure.
will be
You're-
really worded as well.
Yeah. You're OP as fuck, so whatever.
Not the souls, just the corpses. They're already dead anyway. There would be no difference. This is just with more mushrooms attached to them.
Yeah, see, we could. Yeah, how about we offer you the deal of you stop torturing that, and we can basically give you the same thing you currently have, but with less mushrooms.
Well, you've got someone I can have who can do this anyway.
You could just turn those things into not mushroom versions of those things.
Wait, what?
Look, I'm just doing me job here. The big boss wants everyone raised back up after we got in a bit of a fight, maybe killed a
Wait.
few of our own.
Wait. Who do you work for?
I don't remember his name. Our great leader. He looks around, realizes the Durga aren't there because you've just killed and ate them. He's like, alright, the weirdo with the spiky black stone crown thing. He points over. He points at the throne. Made of that stuff. Try not to touch that. That's bit crazy like.
Well, then your orders are irrelevant.
Can't you turn it to that guy?
Say that again.
Can't Mari, no, I forget what his name is. Can't he turn into the creatures he ate?
No.
No, because I didn't
Oh.
take his. I
Yeah.
need to take their appearance from them.
Oh, it's his. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't take the appearance from the king. I took his the power to on recharge become invisible.
So infinite invisible, basically.
Yeah.
Andrew,
Mm-hmm.
can I use one of my innate spell casting features, please?
Have you? Yes.
All right. All right. I'm going to use one of my once per day spells. Detect thoughts, and can I use it on the mushroom creature?
Sure. Go ahead.
Do I detect that it's in any sort of like physical or psychological pain?
Yes,
From what you're doing to it?
definitely physical. It is sans one arm.
Okay. And like any like because you know as the spell as time goes on the spell gets better. As the talking, do I ever detect any sense of like psychological damage? Because
Right,
being injured multiple times is going to fuck you up.
I mean that really depends. It doesn't really tell you about psychological damage. It's more what they're thinking at the time. It's more
Okay.
a lot of ows and
Well, I guess like how intense. I'm asking.
were quite intense. He's missing an arm.
Yeah. And while they're
Oh.
talking, yeah. Sorry.
So your orders from your boss don't really matter anymore.
Why not?
And I'm
Your boss
going to whisper
quit.
to you, these guys are fucked.
What do you mean he quit?
He quit. He resigned.
Well, that doesn't sound very likely. He's fucking nuts.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. He's insane. Only an insane person would quit, so he quit.
I'm gonna have to check up on this.
That woman dwarf is in charge now.
Yeah.
Oh, the one with the tiny crystal dragon. The one that was gonna marry an idiot. Sure, you'll have to go and ask her then.
Sure.
But can you stop torturing the thingy in the meantime?
Yeah.
I guess. It's not as fun, but, you know. Alright, guys,
Good.
sit down for a minute. You stay the
Good.
fuck there.
Well, we'll go ask her. You guys wait around. I guess, actually, if you want to come with us so that you can confirm.
Alright. Lead the way.
Nice. We've acquired a follower, guys.
Oh, I imagine this was planned in everyone's heads of this is going to go very differently.
Probably.
Well, I
also-
picked the diplomatic option.
I also just imagine them like walking off into two different directions now because he's probably walking to the other elevator that's somewhere in this region, which is broken.
Yeah. Is like, well, where is she?
She's upstairs.
Oh, so he just take the elevator then. He walks over to here. Ooh. Oh, he's a stretchy boy.
He's a stretchy. Oh yeah, can you make me small again? Because I'm not supposed to be big for this long. I don't think.
I mean, how long do you get it for again? Is it
My
like once per-
enlarge. My enlarge. Yeah, my enlarge isn't on recharge. My enlarge is once for 1 minute, once per short or long rest.
Okay, so yeah, like amongst the conversation and stuff, that would have ended.
And suddenly deflate. I quickly turn into a duergar. Do 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 do.
Oh, guys, apparently Big Boss is gone. I'm gonna go talk to the mistress upstairs. Apparently she's upstairs. That's about it, really. Be good. Don't get in a fight with the others. Don't be a dickhead. And he just walks off, like, rambling stuff like that as he goes. And then he goes to the door. Alright, all we need to do is go up in the... And he walks to the door and sees the elevator smashed into the floor. Oh. Well. I guess we have to take the other elevator then.
And this place is really falling apart.
He like, goes up to it and is like, looks like it's been melted. Weird.
Yeah, it's melting things. It's weird.
Well,
Yeah, who does that?
Yeah, I mean,
alright, let's skip forward to walking all the way over here. Ah, good, this elevator hasn't been melted. Is everyone else coming along, or?
Oh, I'm following me. I'm definitely following.
Yeah, same.
Alright.
Is the floor of the elevator metal?
Oh god, I can't remember. I think that I said that the floor was wooden.
Okay, good. I can stand on the floor instead of flying in like a centimeter above the ground for
Yeah.
no reason.
Yeah, I
Turn
think
into a tour guy anyway.
Yeah, I am a duergar, but I'm still like a slime.
Are you still
I
are
just
you still corrosive while you're a Jordan?
I just texturally appear as a Duergar.
Oh, I thought you would stop being corrosive as well.
That's too much thought to put in for now for a character that isn't going to be important going super forwards.
Yeah,
That-
that's good.
It has been there for longer than we anticipated.
Well,
Yes.
yes.
Is
Everyone,
I didn't
Fox
expect.
with us? Or
I really didn't expect for this character to go in this direction. I thought this would have ended a while ago.
Yes,
But yeah.
well, you decided to explore the entire dungeon.
Heavy metals.
That's true.
And
I guess
Anywho,
hop into the elevator.
it's like, because I can't think of any fucking good way to introduce this stupid character. As you go into the elevator, you notice a icicle hanging down from the roof of it. What a shit introduction.
Okay,
Pokemon?
I ignore this ice. Is it how big is the icicle?
How big is the icicle?
It's about Wait, how tall are they?
You're looking up how tall ice methods are.
It's about 4.5 feet tall.
That's a big icicle.
That's quite large for this
So,
group as well.
There's your answer then. It's a very large icicle.
So, 2.5 feet. Sorry.
That is still a fairly large icicle. Not as big
Okay.
as before, but yeah, that's a big icicle.
1 foot.
In the
You don't have to
grave.
shrink it.
Yeah, you don't have to shrink it at that point. Just like, you are larger than I mean, that icicle did form very quickly. And it's very big for how fast it formed. But yes, ice.
That is all.
Yes, definitely just an icicle. Well, friend, let's go talk to the main, the new leader of this place. And I'll move slightly further ahead, and when I walk in the door, I'll telepathically tell her to play along in the situation. And that she's basically the new ruler of this place, and we've taken care of her problem. So do us a solid and pretend to be the leader of this place.
I
Just
mean,
in her head.
technically,
I'm gonna-
she doesn't need to pretend now.
Yeah, she doesn't, because
I'm
she
gonna-
is. But just do us a
If you
solid
go
and tell this guy to stop torturing the mushroom.
As you're doing this, I'm gonna whisper to you. I'll go over there. You telepathically tell me if I need to tell her anything. Then I just go behind her and tell her I'm invisible. Just go along.
Can I sneakily follow behind them?
I mean,
You're
sure.
now the boss. Convince this guy to stop beating up a mushroom as a favor for us.
Give me a stealth check. Let's see how good you are at sneaking behind the group. Ooh, very good.
Damn.
How the hell have you got a +10?
I get expertise in stealth and also
Oh, you went for a
They get-
rogue again, didn't you?
yeah.
A very sneaky
How do
icicle.
you not know? You're the DM.
A very
Because he
sneaky
made
icicle.
it like half an hour ago.
A very
the
sneaky
DM.
icicle is sliding across the roof behind us.
I'm the
And
DM,
they
but
do
I'm
perception checks.
I'm not fucking psychic. And yes, everyone make perception checks as an icicle slides along the roof.
Ah,
Easy.
I mean,
I
technically,
definitely clicked that.
yeah, the
but-
slime doesn't need to because they have blind sight.
and
Perception,
true and true sight.
So you see an icicle just on the roof moving, the same icicle that was in the elevator as you're
I just
walking
see-
towards this room.
19.
I see it.
motherfucker.
I see an ice method just moving about because I see it as it truly is, and I just ignore it.
All
I mean,
right, how can I
what-
help you all?
I mean, when I move, appear as an ice method.
Yeah,
so-
but I see you as you truly are. which
Yeah,
is a
but
nice method.
yeah, but I'm only an icicle when I'm still, which is what I'm saying.
So
Eh,
you would see him as an ice method anyway, but
yeah, it's
doesn't matter.
But yes. So you have like, can you just see? Just tell him to stop torturing this mushroom. Is basically what I say psychologically.
Okay, stop
Oh.
torturing the mushroom. Why are you torturing the mushroom? Ah, well, the old boss wanted the spores from them. And what could the spores do? Oh, they're great for, like, bringing things back from the dead. Okay. Well, just ignore it for now. We'll sort something out later. Alright, I guess. Guess you're in charge now. Just gives out a, like, big grin and a thumbs up. Just, like, really confused about what's going on. There, happy?
Yay! Now let's go back to that mushroom and let them be together again.
Yay. Now we have to walk all the way back again.
Walking montage.
Walking montage.
I'll follow.
I turn around to while we're leaving. I ask the woman, "Do you know if that dragony thing does it heal on its own?"
No, generally it needs fixing or something similar.
Good. It's almost broken, I think.
Ah, good. I didn't even know it had come back. I thought it would be destroying 10 towns around now.
Well, it might still do that right now because it left. But almost broken, so maybe they managed to defend themselves.
Well, no
Okay,
idea. Well, bye. Thanks for stopping by. Move the map back again. Ah, everyone is back here. Alright, fuck off, Mushroom Man. And then it begins fucking off.
Walk to its friend.
Yeah, it walks to here.
I
Friend walks
directed to
here.
its friend. Oh, beautiful.
They don't hug or look pleased. They just stand staring at each other. And that's about it. They just stare.
Oh,
You don't realize, but they're communicating via their spores.
Oh, that's beautiful. There's just spores passing between them.
It's at this point that I approach the party, and in Aquin I say hello.
Nobody understands you.
A weird person is making
In
bubbly noises
Orin,
at
I
us.
say hello.
Oh.
I just think at it. Hello?
I think at you, hello.
Maybe.
Your head just gets flooded with hellos.
I think back to both of you. Hello.
Can we help you?
Ask, can I join? I'd like to leave this place. Things are weird.
Sure, you can join. Come along on a merry adventure. You can replace this other person that we used to know.
Oh, who was he?
Delicious.
Look at that fucking
Thanks
picture
for
you picked.
asking.
I think I reply with that. That's weird. Anyway, what's your plan now? Oh wait, I can't speak to you normally because I can only know Orin or
Fucking
Aquin.
hell, every
You've got
time!
another character who can't speak.
Did we all
can
freely get
speak.
common at the beginning?
I
Should we
think
No.
kill one
so.
off now?
Just talk.
The,
It's fine.
So what is the plan of action?
You know what? Fine.
we're
I don't
gonna-
want to. I don't want to reward Lawrence. Everyone else knows Aquin.
Everyone else.
Oh,
Aquin.
shit.
There, that seems balanced.
Ray's gonna get back next week. Like, how come my chicken knows Aquin? How?
I don't think
just-
his chicken will be there like next week.
I mean, at this point I have no idea how you can put this as an extra week, as you are literally done right now.
So
What would everyone like to do? FYI,
Let's go.
I'll clear that room.
Wait,
You saw all of
Andrew?
the Quaggots walk into that room and then close the door behind them.
Okay,
So-
guys, so let's head over here and explore these 6 rooms, and then explore
Well-
the upstairs, which we completely ignored.
Of course.
Andrew, I'm sorry, but like, at what point in time is this taking place for our main characters?
More or less
like-
the same time.
Like, how long have our characters been in the cave? Like, did this adventure start like during that time, or a bit before, or what?
More or less like as you were leaving the caves. You've only been doing this in actual time, like about a day.
And where are our characters heading again? Because I've forgotten at this point. Where are our main
The city nearby. I
The
can't
town,
I
yeah.
can't
So,
remember
like,
its name.
eventually they're gonna be like, oh, that took for fucking ever.
Yes, that is
Yeah, we
correct.
just arrived in somewhere. Arthur's Hill? No, that's here.
Yeah, so I'm gonna head over to these rooms
Eh.
and have a look inside them.
Dugan's Hall. That's where you are.
Oh, almost the same.
I peer into this room.
How do you
What's in
look
here?
right now?
I will be a Duergar.
Sure. When you look through the bars of each of the rooms, you see big lizards. As you look through, they don't seem to react at all.
Good. Well, nothing useful there. Actually, do they have saddles on them?
Yes.
We could ride a big lizard away.
Or we can just free them.
Yeah, but they'll kill us if we do.
No,
Will they?
well, no, not you. Some smaller
They won't
animals
kill-
they might try to eat.
They don't attack Duergar on sight. I suspect
Good
they will
observation.
I suspect they have an acquired taste for fox.
They just have an
Okay,
acquired
maybe we
taste
won't free them.
for anything smaller than themselves. They've not been fed in a while because of the whole massacre. They'll likely be fed
Okay.
if you ignore them by the new owner and like there's like 4 Duergar that you didn't kill
Yeah. There's those 2 in this room.
and the 2 upstairs.
Okay. There's this guy.
Wait, I need to zoom out. Which guy?
That's all.
There's a big X on him. His throat was slit.
He was already dead.
Also,
Oh,
it was a
okay.
she.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess
I just
Let's
decided to leave that dead
go-
one there.
to the top floor.
What's in this corner?
What's in this corner? And down there. Oh, there's just some random stuff. Well,
that is
I
correct.
guess we head up to top floor.
Wait, what is that?
It's
Above.
Ah, okay.
It's a thing. Unless you do a roll, you don't know what it is.
Let's
No, I wouldn't know what it is anyway.
Yeah.
let's just leave it alone and head upstairs.
You might have heard of the thing, but without like actually knowing what it is or does. But basically, boop, there you go. That's what was there. 3 lone rust monsters.
Well,
J-
I'm gonna head up to the top floor.
Of course you are. Got to explore every nook and cranny.
Yes.
Oh,
Can't leave stuff unknown.
No, that would be
I'll follow
awful.
them.
I like how
Yeah.
you only do this because there's a map, though. I don't.
Well,
I don't recall you wanting
I-
to explore every town in 10 towns.
Hey. I mean, there's a map of 10 towns.
Yes, you've been on that map.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if we only could see parts of that map that we'd already been to, I'd want to explore the whole thing.
You know what? I might, after this session, go out and darken everything else. Just to spite you. Or to spite me?
Fair.
I don't know.
That would spite you, because then at least I would want to explore the whole map. And we'd spend ages just wandering around
I'll just
in
put
like
a
the snow.
blacked out picture of the entire Sword Coast. Okay. Is everyone agreeing with the stupid slime?
Yo,
I'll agree with the slime, I suppose.
Upstairs we go.
Cool. I have freed up the square where it is. What a wonderful tiny square of non-visibility. That makes sense, right?
Sure.
Need to zoom out. Oh, there it is.
Up at the top.
Boop.
I love how lost you're going to be once you're finished. It's like, and now what do you do? I don't know.
Well, no, we do know exactly what we need to do. We've now figured out where the, Strix, what's the plot?
Don't ask me. Well, he had to kill a bad man.
And we did it.
Yeah, like an hour ago.
Yeah.
In actual time. No, in game time.
Yeah, exactly. So, now we look around.
Pretty sure you looted all the treasure, like, almost immediately.
Wait, was this side adventure meant to end with us defeating the bad guy, or?
I mean,
Is there
it
more?
ends, as in the case right now, when you decide it ends.
Yep.
You can't blame me for it being a long time, because it could have ended at any point after the bad guy was dead.
One of our
Yeah.
characters just decided, hey, you know what? I hear there are some people in a cave. Let's go fight them.
No, at this point, it would be about when they're, like, arriving at the town.
Hey, there are some people in a town. Let's fight
Ish.
them. See who's stronger.
No, wait, it'll be they arrived at the town earlier. Sorry, I'm trying to remember the timeline I gave myself. They've been at the town for a little while. So technically, the group is currently ahead of the other group. So what are you doing?
Okay. Looking around, exploring.
Give me
what
a
do we see?
direction.
Down.
Oops, I'm not on reveal area.
That's up, but sure.
I know, yeah, but you can see there.
Fair enough.
I suppose technically you'd see there as well because you came off the elevator. Look, you can see the outside.
What's this way? I'll go invisible. What's this way?
Gears and pulleys and gears.
This way?
There's no one else wanted. Is everyone just like happily standing there?
is actually in Dwarga standing there.
There is.
Does he ignore us?
Currently he is resting.
Oh,
Like
okay.
you know the idea of I don't know how now that I've said it because the elevator would be very loud, but I've said it now, so it's canon.
He's a deaf dwerger
Yeah, he's
who also
sure
doesn't wake up from vibrations.
he is a vibration and sound deaf dwerger.
Yeah,
Convenient.
the opposite of tremor sense. He's tremor deaf.
Can I? Can I? So, can I try? I want to stealthily shoot an arrow at him.
Okay, you attack that innocent person, as is Lawrence tradition.
Oh Christ.
Lauren, stop shanking blind people.
Shall I roll stealth or?
No, you said you were shooting him, so you were shooting him.
If he's still asleep and hasn't noticed, do I get
Sure, you get advantage.
So I get
Yeah, you get all of your shit.
yeah.
You're shooting a blind man. And a deaf man. And
Who's just taking a rest.
not non-tremor man. How dare you? Oh
This-
god.
This
Oh,
person is very sad in their existence. They can barely do anything.
I'll be right back.
Poor guy.
So so he, does an 11 hit?
nope, that misses. He wakes up and he sees a weird looking thing and
He sees nothing.
no, he can see the
thought he's
method.
blind.
Yeah, he's blind while he's asleep.
Oh, okay.
Technically, I said he was deaf, and then I accidentally said he was blind because he's asleep. They're the same thing.
Hmm.
Can I
I mean, he's now going to rush you,
yeah.
so
I mean, if this map's accurate, I'm about 35 feet away.
yeah. Clear.
Wait, is Lauren standing perfectly still?
Oh,
I mean, I'm not moving.
yes, but he did just make an attack. Also,
Yeah.
bear in mind, again, ironically, like his last character, the stay still, look like an ordinary object thing doesn't work so well if you're covered in armor and weapons.
I mean, it could just be armor and weapons that are draped over an icicle.
An icicle that's floating in midair. Oh no! An enemy from the Frost Maiden!
Could be.
Yeah, I suppose.
I have lots of initiative. Yes, you have to roll initiative. Everyone else, you just keep on doing your thing.
So I
Look
go
at those
first.
garbage rolls.
But only one was the king of garbage rolls.
I'm back.
Right, 30
Hello.
feet away.
Lawrence has been a nasty man. No surprise there.
5, 10, 15 feet. And then I'd like to use my breath weapon on him.
Okay,
Can he make a dex save and throw, please?
he can. FYI, everyone who is not right at the front, like the slime, heard, one of
Roll
the
initiative.
Frost Maiden's people, or something like that.
Are we rolling initiative? Sorry.
No, he has, because he has attacked this person.
I'll telekinetically telepathically tell Dare that there's a Duergar, and then I'll fly over him invisible.
So since he got a 5, that actually fills my relatively low DC. So
I mean,
he
I'd
takes
hope
2d.
5 doesn't get there.
He takes 4 cold damage.
Ooh.
If I remember, don't ice methods have like no HP though?
Yeah, but they're half CR creature, so
So he's
I
got
could take
levels. The dirty pervert having levels.
I will then move back 15 feet.
Okay.
Levitate and follow this line.
How is everyone else doing?
And levitating and sneaking, if that's possible.
Flying around invisible.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Technically, you can still be sneaky while like levitating. Like if you're walking on the roof sort of thing. As long as you get a good roll for the stealth, obviously. That is
Decent.
probably good enough. Yeah. Doesn't notice a thing.
Then I follow this line. If the door is high enough, I guess.
Sure. He will notice you opening the door, by the way.
What's the door made of?
Door. It's a wooden door.
The wood.
Okay,
Yes.
wood. Okie dokie. Sure, I'll open both doors very quickly and fly into the room and onto the roof.
Not stealthily, quickly.
Oh, how high is the roof?
20 feet.
Oh, that's fine. I'm invisible.
He makes up.
He'll have trouble finding me. Fine. Even if he knows something invisible is there, like there's not much you could do about it.
Does 19 hit?
No.
Not you.
19 does a 19 hit?
I don't know.
Yes.
Now you take 5 damage. What is stupid? Alright, back over to here. Oi, who's there? Oh, now I've got his voice as well.
I just stick to the ceiling and look around what's in this room.
It looks like a workshop of sorts. You know what? Let's have different words. Hello, who is there? Who is going into the workshop? That's a better voice, right?
Does he come into the workshop at any point?
Well, like he turns around because the door opened behind him. What's going on in here?
I knock some stuff off the workshop table and fly back up to the roof.
Oh, it's a ghost. Do not attack me, ghost. I do not want to be aged.
Then I quickly fly out of the workshop and at this door.
Okay. It's a door.
Is it locked?
You tell me.
I try and open it.
That's how you find out. It is not locked.
Good. Okay.
At the same time, he's gonna run out. Men, there's a ghost. And then, just because it will probably make no difference, I am going to make, as a nasty DM, I'm going. Oh God, why do you always go on hide? I wanted to reveal, as these two will come running out of their rooms, swinging wildly. Let's see if with disadvantage that one can get you. Because I don't think there's any way that that's gonna happen otherwise. Disadvantage, because you're all invisible dickheads.
Gonna need some crits.
Oh,
yeah, you're just...
oh my God! Look at those first rolls.
Oh, the
Oh! What the fuck? That's technically 4 nat 20s in like a couple of seconds.
And only one of them, and only the nat 20 connects.
There. You get smacked by a big hammer as the metal dwerger comes running out. Oh, I hit one! I hit the ghost! Where was the ghost? It was messing with our equipment.
I'll disengage, fly to the ceiling,
And just
Hmm.
stay there.
just leave. Let's just go.
I
Sure.
follow.
Yeah.
It's entirely not worth it. There's
There's
nothing
also a guy
here.
there. As you're like flying away, you're like,
Both hit.
you hear,
Both-
I bet the ghost was the one who broke our elevator. Stinky ghost, come out! And that's like what you hear yells like that as you're like moving away.
As I leave, I melt the mechanism that connects the gears to this lift and then leave.
You know, no, I'm gonna make an attack on you with
Fair enough.
a disadvantaged javelin.
Miss.
Excellent. Take that, ghost! It just goes flying. And just barely misses the one over here.
After I dissolve it, I leave.
Stupid ghosts. You just hear that in the distance as you leave. Well done. Over here, Lawrence, attack. Do things.
I'll move.
As nasty as it is, I would love to kill Lawrence here. And everyone just comes back to find him dead. What happened here?
I'll roll a d6 to see if I regain my breath weapon. No, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will short bow him.
I mean, I'm sure
As an
Joseph wouldn't
18
mind
hit?
eating him.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind eating Lawrence again.
And again.
Uh,
And again.
So that's.
How many times can he die between now and when we arrive? Because we're going now.
That's a
We're
very good
finished
question.
exploring. Like, it's not like Lawrence could die more than one time between now and when we arrive in town.
That'll be 4 damage.
Right, so not the sneak.
No, because I'm fairly sure you can see me
Yes.
between here and here. I'm fairly sure you can see me.
Yes, I can. Sadly, he is not blind.
I will then.
I also just realised I wasn't showing the stream any of that other exciting area. Oh, it was so exciting.
I'll then move here and bonus action hide.
Sure. Give me a stealth. Okay.
20.
Alright.
And that's my turn. That's my turn.
He's gonna go. He's not going to see where you went. So he's just gonna continue on past you. So you'll go.
Can I shoot him in the back?
I mean, yes. He is not facing you, so you would be shooting him in the back. Like an honourable person does.
So,
Who's honourable in
Since-
D&D?
so technically, I'd get advantage since he doesn't know that I'm here.
I mean, you get advantage anyways because you're stealthed.
Advantage and short bow. So 22. Does that hit?
Yes.
So 11
Plus 5.
sneak, and then 16. I think total.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is if I'm including sneak attack. So you take 16 damage.
He's very hurt by that.
I will then 10, 20, 5, 30 bonus action hide round here.
Of course. Everyone loves rogues.
I shouldn't have advantage on that.
Well, it doesn't matter anyways, because we would have took the first one.
Yeah.
Alright.
So 17.
Yeah, he's going to run back over here with all of his hit points. Not going to see you. And he's just going to throw the javelin with disadvantage and hope for the best. I'm not sure how this hiding works in this wide open area, but...
I mean, there's a wall here.
No, that's not a wall. That's an elevator that you can see through.
I guess you could duck down. Like, there's got to be a little gate,
Yeah.
right? So I guess you could hide behind the gate if you ducked.
Yeah.
In fact, you know what? Actually, no. He's not going to do that. He's just going to... oh, wait, no, he can't. Yes, he can.
1?
Eh?
No. Are those both 14s?
They would have been, yes. He's not going to attack because that's stupid. He's just going to go invisible and hide. Because he realizes this is going very badly for him.
Okay.
So he has gone invisible.
Can I try... assuming it's my turn again, can I try and stealth out of the room?
Sure.
Should I roll stealth, or...?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well,
I mean, combat is really over now, but sure. This will be about the point where everyone's, like, getting to this corner.
When I arrive, do I immediately see it? An invisible Duergar.
You see the Duergar basically just, like, running away.
I wave to him as he goes by. Hey!
He
he
confusingly waves back.
I also think in his head, yeah, sorry about him, he's new.
He just keeps running to join his friends.
Oh, tell them I'm the ghost.
A ghost talked to me. Brother. The Frost Maiden has attacked, and there's a ghost.
And then a goose.
There's a goose? Not a goose.
Anything but the goose. Oh no.
Ah, it's Inspector Poirot. Ah, excellent. Yes, this man is French. The other is Swedish. Welcome to the racist floor.
Welcome to the racist floor.
Alright, so what's everyone doing?
Let's get the hell out of here.
Go ahead. Get the hell out. I will zoom
Oh yeah,
out.
I consume the rust off of these gears and things just to make it quieter.
Cool.
Can you eat the rust without eating the metal underneath?
Yeah, I can just touch the rust and not the metal.
Very delicately you'd have to do that. So
Yeah, I can do it precisely. Would you like to roll something?
yeah, roll me a sleight of hand.
Sleight
Sleight of tentacle.
Sleight of tentacle. 15.
Sure, yeah. I'd say with that you realize, oh, I'm getting a bit too close, I might melt this. I'd best stop.
Fair enough.
I was thinking about 15 was the, like, yeah, that's enough to not make the elevator break. Or start breaking.
Hop into the elevator and wait for my companions. Actually, I guess I'd fly in because there's not enough room for everyone.
I'll get in and stand absolutely still.
We get it, you're ice.
Ding! Elevator going down. Oh, where'd that voice come from?
Yes, and you're liquid.
There's like in Metal Gear, there's been an invisible Duergar who operates the elevator.
that I've just noticed.
Wait a minute. Why is the weight on the elevator so heavy? Snake, look out! There's invisible men! Huh, I should
Well,
have realised
my
when I
character's
came in.
Well, well, my character's technically floating, so that wouldn't add any.
Yeah, but why is there a weight counter on this quite old-fashioned mechanism?
Why is there a weight counter on this elevator that's definitely doesn't seem to be advanced enough to have a weight counter?
Oh no, the weight counter isn't actually a machine. That's just what we call the goblin with OCD we have in here. And there's a goblin like, takes them off. Things are too heavy.
Sure.
Fair enough.
It's not an invisible dwergo, it's an invisible goblin.
Yeah, he's the weight counter to make sure they're not overweighting the elevator.
The other weight counter is dead as it crashed into the floor.
Aww.
Any equivalents to modern day technology in this world are really just like goblins inside machines, like making coffee in like the vending machines and stuff.
Nice. Well, I guess I head back to the entrance once we arrive, and I guess I'd. We opened this door, right? We opened the door with the lever.
Yes, otherwise most of the group couldn't get... Well, like 2 or 3 of the group couldn't get in.
I say hi to the zombie that's been waiting out here for ages.
Brains?
No brains. Not yet.
He's like almost covered in snow. It's just the head poking out at this point.
Oh.
Can we see the dragon flying somewhere?
No, that is long gone at this point.
I dig him out of some of the snow.
Also, at this point, you notice that the snowstorm that was like sort of setting in before has gotten a lot more like aggressive.
Okay, let's make our way back to that thing and try and drive it back.
Anyone? Any thoughts? Everyone in agreement?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so you climb down the many, 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 many flights of stairs.
I slowly levitate down.
Fly down.
I fly down as well because
Alright, fine. Strix walks down.
I offer Strix a lift.
Hey, you could technically like jump and slow fall down.
Sure, I'll
Incredible.
just jump off and waste a spell slot. Fuck it. I know what's happening next. He doesn't need them. Whee!
We're all
not-
just... None of us are lame enough to take the stairs. We're all cool kids here.
Now, what
I'm not-
biggest dick move you
I'm
could
not-
possibly do? What you-
Cobblestone.
Yes.
Well, I'm sure he has enough spell slots to cast it again.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure why ice methods can fly.
Because they have wings.
It does make sense.
Oh, it doesn't show it in the picture that I've got for my character, but
I think
Is-
all
Is
methods
that
have
is that
wings.
possibly a Pathfinder one?
possibly.
Or just one that someone's drawn?
To be honest, I think now that I look at it a bit better, they do a little bit look like wings, but I sort of more interpreted it as some kind of like cape or something. But that might have just been me.
Cool.
Yeah, methods in general have wings.
And giant
okay.
noses.
Earth methods
Yeah.
have wings, so
Yeah,
Okay, you get
let's
to the
drive
bottom.
this weird bike.
There are thousands
I-
of saber-toothed tigers.
No! I knew they were native to the region somehow.
This is where they all live.
This was where...
I get my breath weapon back.
Well, yeah, I said everyone gets those things back anyways between combat.
I'm prepared to deal with you now. I can fly and just psychically attack you.
But no, you get to the bottom, you find the thing almost buried in snow.
Well, I hop back into my glass jar. because I can't pilot this thing or I'll melt the controls.
I'll sit up front, I guess.
Help clear the thingy off, and then I don't know. I was driving it before, so I can drive it again, I guess.
Okay, I'll sit to one side.
You don't want to sit in his lap, in the tiny fox's lap, or him sit in your lap, or something like
No,
that.
I moved to the back.
Okay, so what do you do? It is currently turned off.
I do nothing.
Are there levers somewhere?
There is potentially something that looks like an ignition.
I try to move a part that moves.
You
That is not the steering wheel or whatever.
you turn the steering wheel. Strangely nothing happens.
Not that far
Yeah.
apart.
So you turn what looks like a key ignition type system, and it makes a sputtering noise.
Sputtering noise and turns on, or just sputters and goes off?
It like just to help use out the idea of like, well, a car not starting. The idea of like trying to start a lawnmower and it's not working.
Try it again.
I dig out more snow.
Doesn't seem to be working.
Is the fuel frozen?
What kind of fuel does it use?
Is there a small hole in it anywhere that looks like that it can be opened and like fuel inserted?
Can I use my prestidigitation to warm up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material for an hour?
Sure.
Does it start now?
Nope. Although when he tries it again after casting that, it seems to sputter a bit longer.
Okay. That's kind of working.
Give me a investigation check for like trying to find any openings or anything.
Investigation, you say? 19.
So with 19, you look at it around the device, sure, whatever, the vehicle, and it doesn't look like there's anything that looks like a petrol pump area or anything, but it does look like the compartment on the front opens up, like a hood sort of thing.
I pick up a rock and use that to open it.
Sure, you open
You
it.
can also ask me.
Or anyone else.
Yeah, hey Fox, can you come and look at this? I can't touch it to fix it because it'll melt.
I use my mage hand to try to open whatever that is.
Okay, so you open it up, and inside the two of you see what looks like a crystal of some kind. Like just in the dead center, connected to all of the machinery.
Is it broken?
No, it seems like there's a tiny like spark of light in the center of it.
Try presentationing specifically that.
I do that.
It glows a tiny bit brighter and then starts going out again.
What is the crystal made of?
Crystal.
Curses. Can I roll some form of check to see if I can figure out what it is?
Perhaps a Arcana check? Because it is an arcane thing.
14.
Nuru, you can do it.
15.
Let's see.
I would say with 14 and 15, that's enough. You think that the device runs on magical energy.
And
the pixie
24
comes
from
over and is like, yeah, that runs on magic energy.
I have a mage
quick.
armor in there.
Channel a spell slot into it.
Or can I channel a spell slot without using a spell, or can I just?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You can channel energy. It's the same sort of thing as casting a spell, except you're just using the energy of it.
Okay, then I channel a level 1 spell in it for
And
starters.
the crystal begins glowing brightly.
Okay, let's get this thing moving. I slink back into my cup.
I try starting it again.
And it
It's gonna be
starts
very
up.
weird if we get It's gonna be very weird if we get robbed and they're like, the only thing they were transporting, a non-suspicious bottle of water.
I'm having a drink
Let's
of this.
drink it.
I'm gonna steal their bottle of water. Glug glug glug.
They then
It was jelly, not water.
They then get melted from the inside.
Did you know that America has
I-
thick water?
That doesn't surprise me. I'm not sure if I did know that or not, but I'm not surprised.
Because supposedly it's easy to drink for people who have problems with swallowing or something. I don't know.
That's cool. I guess.
It's weird.
Okay, at that point, as mentioned earlier, let us Scooby-Dooby-Doop. Oh my god.
Now, let's see if we can drive.
I forgot I
Right.
drew on there. Let's let
the
that...
exact same path.
Oh, that needs zooming in a bit, as it takes forever to load in.
Do we have to roll survival in order to go back, or can we take the exact same path we took to get here?
Well, you can take the same path, but sadly, because of the storm, like, the actual path you took is no longer there. As in, like, you can't see your tracks and things, I mean.
I'm
Okay.
immune to ice damage, so...
Well,
So
we
good.
know
Good
that
for you.
we know to follow the mountain round about like halfway, and then head
As for, like,
straight north.
actual checks, I'll give you advantage on, like, any of the survival checks, because while the everything is gone, like the tracks and stuff, you still would mostly recognize the surrounding areas as you go.
Yay! Christian Conan with the clutch 21s.
Excellent. So, we're gonna need a new colour for this. Let's go for this random pinky purple.
That fits with my character as well.
Being all psychic.
Wait, which way was it from here? Oh, I'm gonna need another check. Imagine you just ended up going down to, like...
25, even better.
Oh, it's definitely this way. I remember this. Oh, wait a minute. We're at the town. Now, this is the important part. Do you venture into the town or not? Admittedly,
Let's.
the reason I'm saying it like that is the snowstorm is getting aggressively bad.
Yeah,
I still
there's
feel
no
like we
reason.
shouldn't.
There's other than like, I mean, there's no reason to return to Brynshanda, right? Because Strix is the person who hired us, and
Well,
like,
technically,
you know,
the town hired you. Strix isn't paying you.
okay.
Strix,
Yeah, fair enough.
Strix
I guess-
doesn't
I guess
understand
we-
money. Although, I'm still not sure what your payment is, because you didn't want payment.
Well, the issue with that is I can't really have money
Yeah.
because I eat it.
You wanted a
Did they
tasty
promise us
snack.
anything?
I would like a selection of diverse things to eat.
They will give you something weird to eat. That can be your agreement. Everyone who can't think of a specific thing they would have asked is just getting paid.
But yeah, we may as well stop in this town, if only to protect the. I mean, I'm assuming Strix is getting pretty cold.
It cold. Me
Do
fine.
I still feel like we shouldn't go into that town?
Yes, but it feels different for some reason. You can't tell
Which
if,
is probably-
if it's better or worse.
Which will
I
probably
feel-
be whatever our characters did there.
Yes.
I feel like it's a sensible plan to head into town because, frostbite.
Yeah.
What's frostbite?
Ah, well,
It's an attack.
if you bit someone, they'd probably get frostbite.
Yeah, but that doesn't explain what it is to me.
Okay.
It's when
Cold
things that
bite.
aren't made of ice, like, die because it's too cold.
Ah. Okay.
The circles represent your indecision. As you're like circling the town of like, should we stay? Should we not?
Now we go into town.
I love how we didn't think about this on all of the journey to that point, and then once we were like right parallel with it, we decided to circle it like several times while thinking.
Yeah. That's what I determined your indecision looked like.
Amazing.
I love this map so much. I've got to leave these squiggles here forever now. So, you... Oh, I'm going to have to switch to the map. Oh my god. How long has it been? Ah! Look at these people! Oh, everyone's going to be so excited when they see it.
Ah!
Look at these
People
happy chaps who definitely aren't there right now.
Oh yeah, Andrew, have you edited and uploaded like the older episodes yet?
No. That's what I need to do over the next week.
So nobody who's watching this episode will have context of why they're there.
That is correct.
Amazing.
Beep 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 beep. Ooh, stones. You arrive at some stones.
That's amazing.
We now have an hour of wasting time.
Oh, we can check out the stones.
Well, I think it's a good idea for us to, settle in to the tavern, have a long rest, do all that stuff.
The thing is, we don't like. I think.
Yes, but
Andrew
we're not
probably
allowed to
doesn't-
continue the story
No,
because we need people here.
You're allowed to continue because technically, in my head, I know what you're doing, and it is not currently right here.
Okay, then let's
What?
head to the tavern.
Yes, I somehow know what you're doing in the future, which is impossible because of this group.
That is because Andrew, in real life, is a chronomancer.
No, I'm the wizard thing that Graham hates.
You're a
What?
diviner.
Yeah, diviner. I see the future.
Portents.
Portent the best.
Oh, it's so good.
Anywho, beep beep. Stones.
Let's ignore those stones
Stop-
and go to the tavern.
Stop driving up and down that cliff.
And have a nap.
Oh, is everyone looking or ignoring? Looking, ignoring. Looking, ignoring.
I'll look.
Haven't zoomed out on the streams map. They don't see my beautiful... They were just looking at the other characters. Oh, look at those beautiful squiggles. Definitely what you were missing out on. Perception. Yep, they are stones. To get any
Exactly what I thought it would be.
extra information would require other rolls, but I'm not telling you what they are.
Can I roll Arcana?
That is another roll. You're welcome to roll it.
Can I roll Nature?
That is another roll. I mean,
Can I roll Religion?
go on. You can just roll whatever you want, as long as you're giving me your explanation for why. So
Okay, I'd
even
like
if you
to
roll,
see if they have any. I'd like to see if they have any magical relevance. I'd like to see if they're relevant to any of the any forces of nature. I'd like to see if they're relevant to any gods.
I was about to say
And I'd like to
but
see
your rolls
if
don't
they're
count because they're all
historically-
shit.
and I'd like to see if they're historically relevant.
Yep, you look
But,
at them. They're definitely stones.
They're definitely stones.
Can I try and take one without anyone noticing?
They are like 10 times the size of you.
Okay.
Why,
you
that
could-
wouldn't stop him.
If you couldn't tell from the fact that they're the same size as the houses.
Yeah, but I mean, look, Andrew.
You can take
like,
a little stone if you want. Just a stone
Like
that's on the
Andrew.
floor.
I'm like the same size as the house.
Well,
Yeah. I'll take a small one without anybody noticing.
sure.
Sasageo, Sasageo.
With a 14 on history, though, Christian, you can tell that they look very old. Like, you can see, like, not the same sort of...
valuable information.
Yeah,
They look old.
it doesn't look like they're worn down. They look both old and new at the same time. So they look
Old but
like
well
they
maintained.
look super ancient, but they look like they've just been made. That makes perfect sense, right?
Well, you
Yeah,
can
that
have
just
replicas
confuses.
of-
That just
I think that
confuses
makes
me.
the least sense ever, but yes,
Yeah.
sure.
There's replicas of the Rosetta Stone, probably.
I mean, there are. There's in the museum in Paris, the Louvre. I have a picture
So-
of it.
So you can have new replicas of ancient things.
This would have been the perfect time if I was quick and knew where my pictures were. I just threw up the picture in the stream, but I have no idea what folder it's in. Anywho,
Amazing. Let's head to the into town, get a rest. We've had a long time. We want to get out of the cold. Have a nap.
so you get to here. This is where you enter the town, more or less. Because I'm guessing you would have stayed on the upper part, came down, got to there. And at this point, it's when you see the fucking weird townspeople. Which I totally forgot I actually meant to make a commoner stat sheet to throw on here. What's the closest thing?
What do they look like?
I love that. What is the closest thing I could see to a commoner? That? No, that's a bad choice for commoner.
Bad choice, commoner. Ah, yes. This commoner has more tentacles than I remember them having.
I have nothing that is just a human. Wait a minute. Oh, fuck! You left the people you freed. Well, they're happy to just get on their own way. But I can use his character. Excellent. That's a human.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at all those humans.
Since I forgot about the NPCs, yous forgot about the NPCs. They're happy.
Nobody cares about the NPCs.
Well, in fairness, they're free, and they can just leave.
True.
Yeah.
They're probably going to wait for the snowstorm to end, though.
Mm.
Weird.
They can also torture the Myconid people.
I mean, the Myconids can also just leave.
Yeah, if you weren't paying attention, they went up to the collapsed tunnel and started worming their way through the rocks.
Right.
So they
Yeah, I
have
wasn't...
they have headed back to the Underdark. So yeah, you asked for a description, sorry. So apart from the fact that these all somehow look identical.
Apart from the fact that they're all brothers. Yes, go on.
I like that
That's how
idea.
these small villages work, right?
Yeah, I'm not going to do that, but I'm very sorely tempted to make them all identical. So you look,
Like,
you see a ton of people. Well, you can see how many you can see as I'm slowly adding them all on.
who look bizarrely similar.
Yes, but it's less they look similar. Well, they all look the same to you, but like they've all got the same sort of kinds of clothes, so they all look kind of similar, but they all have the same crazy-eyed look, like wide eyes, big Joker smile. But yes, they do actually look different though.
As a bottle of water in the car, I'll think at one of them. How do you do?
You get static back.
Intriguing.
Do they smell different?
I'll get to you in a second, because your thing's important. How is everyone else reacting?
I will remain as a bottle of water.
Okay.
They seem creepy.
Yes,
I'm
I
being
remain
creepy.
invisible since it's a dawn.
Yeah.
Is this how all normal people are? I bet it is.
So, Strix is also confused, and Nuru, you're
Nuru.
not Nuru. I'm confused because Nuru's there, but he's not. Ignore them. Also, Strix shouldn't be there. I put that there for a reason I can't remember.
There's two Strix.
Maybe there is.
No. That
Ah.
would be a twist.
Tricks.
So, Dare, his forehead hurts like intensely, like where the crystal is lodged. Like basically, as soon as you passed by the stones, that started happening, and all of the people give you a really weird feeling.
I think we should leave. These people are weird.
Yeah, they're weird, but like, you know, we
Not
gotta get
that
Strix out of
weird. My head hurts.
Yeah,
Are you sure?
It's probably the cold.
No. It's the people.
It's
Like I run. Like you said, they stare at me, right?
Oh no, they're not. They're not staring. Like when you like approach one, they will turn, and it'll be like they're just staring wide-eyed at you. But they're just like getting on with like mundane tasks and things.
Like, see, these people are a bit weird, but fine, you know? I'm sure we'll be fine if we rest the night.
Yeah. Do me a favor.
I could.
Everyone who's paying attention to them, give me a perception check. Probably doesn't matter because there's quite a high roll. Ooh. That's actually the number I wanted, which is ironic for who got it.
Unless you want to give me disadvantage for my head hurting, but
No. Like it would be disadvantage, but you are specifically paying attention to them as well, so that like evens it out. So they look perfect. Yeah, they're fine. Nothing wrong. Apart from you do notice that. Yeah, they're doing mundane tasks, but they seem to be doing it in like a robotic sense. In like they walk to one place, they put a box down, they pick the box up, they walk over to another place, they put the box down. It seems to be the same sort of repeated motions. It's like a lot of repeated motions, but you can get a general feeling of, wait a minute, I'm sure I just saw that person put that box down, pick it up. So you've noticed an irregularity, basically.
yeah, I pointed out
they're moving in big patterns.
that they're just going through the motions and doing like.
Yeah, this is a bit creepy. But I mean, hey,
Can we just find? Can we not find shelter between those stones and stuff? Like, I don't want to go further into town.
Hey, okay. How about this? Drix gets a room in the tavern so that he's not cold, and like, I'll stay with Strix for the night, and like anyone can come join us because I'm sure like the tavern won't mind if like dog hangs out in Strix's rooms or whatever. But anyone who wants to like not go further into town can just hang out by the rocks, and then the rest of us can go and like keep Strix company.
How selfless.
I will stay in the warm inn. Don't worry.
I'll stay outside, where I will essentially just find a bit of snow that's like particularly out of the way and not really visited at all, and just go to sleep there and just be still there.
Okay. What is the pixie doing? Or fairy, or whatever the hell they are, I can't remember.
Yeah. I mean, like both. So you're sure the other adventuring group aren't actually there?
I know where they are in my head. And
Okay.
they are not currently in a place you can interact because they are in the timeline ahead of you. So
They are always at least 15 feet away from us.
That would be a time paradox. You might meet them next week or the week after, once they've done their stuff, but...
We should go out of our way to stand in one specific place
so I can't do
as
something...
soon as we're the main group again for ages.
So I can't do something really fucked up to the party the next week and be like, yeah, sorry Graham, your character's dead, it was scripted.
Yeah, they do not meet you up yet.
Okay. I'm just following... Actually, what is your slime's name again? 'Cause I know you just, like, copied off of that time I got reincarnated as a slime.
It's that, but randomized and just random the letters around a bit.
Rumory.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm following Rumory, just still invisible to see what the bullshit head up to. Hello?
Yeah?
Yeah, that's it. To make sure nothing bad happens.
Ah.
I take shelter in between the stones somewhere.
Also, Luke just messaged me. He literally just got back in the house. Perfect time to join now, isn't it? When I have no idea what the fuck's going on. You know, good old play it by ear.
Most people are heading to the tavern.
Excellent. Trudgy. So you're walking through the town, and town-wise, it just looks like a small fishing village. Like, all the people look a bit weird, but nothing seems odd. Nah. I'm just trying to think of, like, what can I say that doesn't spoil the surprise for the main group? So, what are you doing? You still have a fair walk. Also, you don't know where the inn is. I just realized that.
I guess I'll fly around the town invisible and look into each of the buildings until I see one where they're serving drinks.
Okay, so several hours pass. And then you come back. Hey, it's the building over here. You could have just asked someone, but this group...
Now they're creepy. Don't ask creepy people stuff.
This group's not as brave.
Creepy people are creepy.
So is everyone just going to go to the tavern?
Yeah, except from the people who are cautious. So
everyone's going except those who aren't.
Christian's hiding by the rocks, and Lawrence is just in a pile of snow.
Okay, well, you get to the inn, and lovely, friendly barkeep, big old smile, glassy eyes. Ah, welcome!
Hi?
Just staring into your soul.
Do you have a room?
We do!
And some food?
We have food!
Okay. Can you give us those things?
Silence. I am happy to! You should bring your friends.
So I notice you don't care about money.
Silence. Yes, money. You are a special guest.
Yeah, I think I'll just explore the town a bit. Don't worry, I'll be right back.
I will see you soon.
Telepathically to the other two, I'm like, yeah, we need to get the fuck out of here. It is way too sus.
I
It was
will
a bit
heat
sus
up
when
the
the people were
food
just
now.
We're just acting a bit weird, but like, free food, free bed, like, I'm peacing. I'll, as soon as I'm out the door, I'll fly
I have warmed up
away.
the bed.
and try and find my little psychic fox friend who had the right idea from the start.
What? He's just a friendly barkeep who owns the tavern/inn. What? Why are you being so racist?
He's too friendly, that's the problem.
It's just a friendly town of people who all look the same.
And they're all creepily smiling with glassy eyes.
It's just how these people look. You've not met many people. This is normal.
This is so. The slime has met like 4 or 5 people before this in their life, and
I
they
mean, no.
already know that this is super sus.
Technically, you've met a lot of people because, well, you've not met, but you've seen a lot of people when you were in Brimshanda.
Yeah,
So
this is
yes,
super
you would
sus.
know that this is weird. Even for the many weird races you've seen since becoming alive, this is still very
Yeah.
weird.
This is the most weird.
And you
I
saw a
immediately
tentacle
fly-
face, man.
Yeah, I fly back to my psychic fox friend. I'm like, yep, you were 100% right from the start. They're way too creepy.
Right, I told you so.
Yep, I have egg on my face.
What?
That's an expression.
Where did you pick up
Must be
that
a weird slime
expression?
expression.
Oh, it just means that you're like wrong, and we're corrected.
Anywho,
Okay. The fox is confused. Doesn't see how eggs have to do anything with it. Eggs are delicious. Anyway,
Agreed.
you know what? Just for a laugh, I think Strix is just gonna stay in the inn.
Okay.
It's too cold out. Humans are all weird to him anyways.
so are we like staying here until the storm dies down? Are we waiting for the others to come back as well, or what's
Others?
the plan? Well, the fairy
And
stuff.
Strix.
Yeah.
I mean, after that, did I've still not learned, and I will never learn the fairy's name.
It's right there, Vito Skorchuk,
Right where?
on my character sheet.
Well, I'm not looking at your character sheet, and I'd have to know the name to find it because I'm blind. Oh, it's the very last one on the list. What does Vito do? Vito sees the crazy man, and the slime's like, "Nope, I'm out."
Yeah,
And warns you both that
Yeah.
this is the worst situation.
I follow the slime. I'm not hanging around there.
They brought me soup. Delicious.
Oh, I can't leave Strix.
He's just having a look. This is tasty.
I'll go and hide on the roof, invisible above Strix at all times, just to keep an eye on him.
Is that everything that everyone's going to do?
So I'll
Hey,
stay with him.
come here.
And I'll tell Strix I'm there.
So you'll not just like skulk on the roof.
I'll telepathically communicate to Strix that I'm there, but I won't tell any of the people that I'm there.
Cool. Well, so everyone is going to take a long rest now then, correct?
Yeah.
I am, yeah.
So,
Oh yeah, I
basic...
finally got my zombie back.
Yay!
Mm.
So basically, we'll more or less end it here with everyone has a rest. Strix is fine. You should have just came in and rested for the night. It was lovely. Really nice soft bed.
I did. I was just on the floor in his room.
Like a god slime.
Yeah.
And the only one who doesn't have a... Like, you still get rested, but you don't have a fully rested, as in how you feel, night, is Day, who gets... You start hearing a weird beeping noise, like, in your mind, in your sleep, and you feel like... You wake up a couple of times feeling like a direction, like something's pulling you there, and then fall back asleep. And then
Curious ticking noise.
it's, well, a beeping noise.
I know.
Ooh, I actually can tell you what it says. It is in a language that only you would understand, I think.
Deep speech.
Yes.
I speak deep speech.
Well, you don't have a crystal lodged in your forehead.
That's true.
It is basically, we have crashed. We are in need of assistance. Please, we need a psi crystal to power the engine. Help. Repeat that in repeat. Just like every time that you woke up, you heard that repeating and then just fell back asleep. And when you wake up, it's that again. And that is where we will end it. Rather than trying to force more awful banter. Bit early, but
No worries.
I'm looking forward to next week's.
Do-
So who can
question,
remember what happened last time?
Do we level up?
Yes, everyone levels up once, not twice. No, wait, no. Everyone levels up twice because your brother is a dickhead. If I remember.
Yay!
Let's scroll back up.
We're now one level higher than the regular people.
Which was not my intention. Thanks, Lawrence.
So we're level 6 now.
Why is... No, we're 7 now if we level up twice, but why? Who is it? Why is who a dickhead?
Because he was
Lawrence did a
metagaming.
thing that he wasn't. Lawrence metagamed really hard in order to know a thing. That's like
Oh.
it's like a level checkpoint. Well, like, do you know the dragon heart that was in the furnace?
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason he should have just gone for that. Like, we had no clue that it was there, but he just immediately knew that it was there and dived for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was kind of bad of his, to be honest.
Sidekicks, your level should all be 7. That is what the correct level should be. Regardless of what your levels and stuff are, that is the level you are now. Because the plan was that you would reach the town at the same level as the main characters.
Well, that's
My
some
character's
levels.
1/7.
Levels give me nothing but health.
What did you say, Christian?
The main characters aren't 7.
No, they're 6. That was the
Yeah.
point. You weren't meant to level up twice.
Well, then don't level us up twice.
No,
Yeah.
it happened.
Not too late. He's already said level 7. I'm picking out.
It's no take it back.
I mean,
Yep,
upside,
yep.
that means that Strix is now level 8. Which is pretty
No.
good.
Nice.
Because Strix was always
I-
one level higher. Which
I
I was
now
basically
have-
doing that as like he has previously experienced from
I
whatever
have
the fuck
more
happened.
health.
Yay for health! You can now eat more things. Not that
Who
you
needs
couldn't
to
anyways.
gain? Who needs to gain abilities when they level up?
I have level 4 spell slots. Yay!
You can just gain abilities by eating your enemies.
So, I guess with a slightly earlier finish, join us next time for back to the way things were before. Also, I need to go and edit like 10 plus hours worth of stuff. Yay!
Yay!
Oh.
Also, spoilers for the characters who survive and the like.
Hey, anything could happen. Anything.
Except we know that those characters make it here.
Oh. Oh well. No chicken. Chicken is dead. Chicken exploded.
No.
And
No, not chicken.
stream. Excellent.
Don't be so cruel.
Well,
No.
that only took